Hello, welcome to July Overview. I can't believe here we are already overviewing July. Hello and welcome. If this is your first time, we're so glad to have you here. If this is your 10th time, we're so glad to have you here. All right, so first of all, if you were on your community app yesterday, I just want to say a big thank you to our amazing community. I want to give you all a big hug because yesterday I shared a little bit of a reach out for some encouragement for Nathaniel because as you probably all know, he is slaving away for these weekly audiobooks, which is an unpaid project. It is really a gift of love to your families and your children to make these stories come alive in this magical way. And he's tired. It's been a long time of these weekly deadlines grinding away, and he pours so much of himself into these with his narration and the scoring of the piano and the voice acting he does, and just so many layers go into it. So I shared a little, let's give him some encouragement, and you all showed up, and the comments that you guys shared, the stories you've shared of how these stories have impacted your families and your children brought us to tears, and we're just so overwhelmed with gratitude for you all to take the time to share those and encourage him. And he is feeling so invigorated, and he says all the time that goes way further than any dollar amount could ever go as far as how much it means to him to keep him going. And a few of you also asked, which brought up a really great idea, is there a local P.O. box or an address that you could send some mail or letters, especially from your kids? We don't have one yet, but I am going to be working on getting something set up, a little fan mail box, so that if you or your children want to send Nathaniel an actual letter, maybe some fan art, anything you want to brighten his day and just let him know how much these stories mean to you and your children, that would just make his day, absolutely. So I will let you know when I have an address, a little fan mail address that I'll be working on. I will let you know when that is available for you to send some things, and I know that would just be so special for him and hopefully so special for you and your children as well to actually send some Santa mail, if you will. So that's going to be so sweet. So thank you again for everyone who commented. All of those comments really just mean more than you know. And now he's back in the box today, working hard for your next episode that will come out on Thursday. Each of these are, of course, so special, and he really pours so much of himself into these. So thank you all for that. I have a few announcements. Obviously, we had our mug restock, which went so quick. My dear goodness, y'all surprised us. We do usually try to make sure we have enough stock for everyone who wants them, but we were slightly unprepared for how many people wanted those Hamilton mugs. So those flew off the shelves. I'm so sorry that those went so quickly, but that's exciting for everyone that you all wanted those so much. So those are already in the works. Of course, they are handmade, as we have mentioned, so those take a little while to restock, but right now, we heard from the mug makers that hopefully we'll be getting those in stock mid-August, so you can kind of mark that ish time frame. And we did a slightly larger quantity restock this time, so hopefully everyone who wants one can get one, so keep that in mind. And in the meantime, we do have some other fun things coming. We're going to do a little launch in July. On July 6th, we have a few fun things. We had teased these were sneakily on the site just for really a prototype, and a few of you caught these, but these are going to be going live on July 6th. Our little Wondergarten hat. These are really fun. Mine is a little dirty because I wore it camping. So these will be coming in stock on July 6th. They're super fun, super great for summer, just really cute. And I've been enjoying this, actually. I'm not gonna put it on now because it'll mess up my hair, but yes, these are coming July 6th. And also July 6th, we are very excited for a music theory silk. Beautiful, right? So this is a bit of a different size than our other ones, but this is just beautiful as always. So Music Theory Silk is coming July 6th as well. And we're gonna look forward to doing some restocks. I believe some of our Songs of Summer CD is currently out of stock, and a few of those other little products. So we'll be restocking as much as we can, and we'll have some new, I'm gonna hold this up just one more time because they're really beautiful. So Music Theory Silk, hat, some restocks, all of those are coming July 6th, kind of a little mid-summer restock there with some new products. This is really beautiful. And the size of this, you can really see, the notes. So if you'll hang this above your piano, this is a very functional silk here. And funny fact, the reason Nathaniel drew this chalkboard is because he cannot read music. So he is this incredible musician composer, but he cannot read music. And so he drew this chalkboard to sit above his piano. So when he's figuring things out, he can look what note is which. So I was of the two, I was actually the one of us to study music theory. And so I helped design this for him and with him. And then of course he made it stunning. So many things. We've got a circle of fifths, we have pentatonic scale, diatonic scale. We have this really cool note value chart with the note value lengths depicted as vegetables. So you can see kind of how the different note values, the rhubarb, the long whole note, 2 carrots make a whole note. So it's just really fun to bring music to life. And of course your grand staff, you also have some other note values and time signatures there at the bottom. So it's a really, really functional, great educational piece. The circle of fifths is super, super handy as well if you're playing music. So really, really great functional, educational, and beautiful piece that will be coming July 6th. So very, very excited about that. Also in our July 6th little restock and launch, someone mentioned the July print. We are going to be kind of doing a relaunch of art prints with some new sizes, some new prices, some new things there, and they're going to be really beautiful. So if you've been looking to buy those art prints, we're going to be doing a little bit of an art relaunch on that July 6th date as well. At that point, the August chalkboard will already also be done. Nathaniel's finishing up with that this week actually, and so then we'll get that all ready and formatted to get to prints. So you'll be able to buy we'll have a chalkboard for every month, guys. Finally, the collection will be complete. So if you want to get a print for art, those will be relaunching a little bit on July 6th as well, along with those other things. So yay. So mark your calendars for June 6th for a few fun new little things and some restocks, and then we'll all be waiting for that August restock of mugs.